guys, we're going to do another watch review on this Nixon. It's called the Sentry, and I think the retail price of this one's $275. I didn't actually buy this one. My fiance works in a medical office, and one of the patients left this there in the bathroom, I guess. Gross. I cleaned this off really well because it was looking a little grimy, and it's been sitting there lost and found for over a year, so they finally just relinquished it, I guess. I don't know. And she knew I was into watches, so she brought it home and said, hey, why don't you mess with this? So here it is, the Nixon the Sentry SS, 100 meters stainless steel, Japan movement. I always get a little wary when it says Japan movement. H15, I don't actually know what that is. Still got a little bit of grime I couldn't get out of there. I need like a brush or something. Never be late. So Nixon is apparently they're started in California, American company. They're worth a good amount of money, but I guess this is their kind of MO, fashion-ish watches. For $275, it feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel as premium. Like, here's some comparisons. This is the Oceanus. I think, well, I paid about $400 for this, and Japanese domestic markets, I believe you can get it for $350 over there, maybe. I don't know, but sort of in the similar price range, and the difference is just night and day. This definitely looks and feels less polished, less refined. I don't know if it's really a fair comparison, since this is just such a immaculate watch. But I mean, even this, when you get like solar powered radio signal, Bluetooth sync, timekeeping, all kinds of features, so it's always accurate. But hey, this one has the, I think, gold. I don't think it's gold plated, so it must be just some, I honestly don't know how they get this color, but it's definitely stainless steel. I like this watch better, obviously. The Oceanus, this is my favorite watch. It has a kind of engraved symbol here. This one has, I think it's like painted on. See that? There's some kind of like epoxy. I always need to clip my nails, but an epoxy thing over the crown, and then it's painted on. It actually feels kind of nice, like a domed thing. And initially, when she first brought this watch home, I thought, well, that looks like a gaudy, ugly piece of crap, big gold. It's like 44 millimeters or something. It's huge. I think this is 41 millimeters. This is just a massive, massive watch. And there's a wrist shot. It's a chunker, and honestly, it kind of grew on me, to be honest. It's just this big, chunky, it feels like brass. It doesn't actually feel like gold to me. It's supposed to be like premium gold watch. I bet it was in like an old man watch. It does feel a little weird wearing someone else's watch. I don't know who or where this watch has been, where it came from. One of my main problems actually is this date. I don't like this style. And well, here's the Citizen Quartz. I think this actually looks much more premium, looks much nicer. This, like, even the bracelet, even though it's folded, and I don't think this is folded, this is solid. I believe. It feels solid. But like, even the bracelet just looks more premium to me. And Citizen, reppin' Citizen. I mean, it has a similar issue with the date, but look, it has the like a gold border around it. This one kind of, it's very difficult to see and tell, but this one's just more distinct. It just looks classier. I don't like this style. Mun, date. It looks kind of cheap and crappy. I like this kind. The whole sort of entire day spelt out. looks much better to me if I'm gonna have a day complication on my watch. But it's fine. It's something that's kind of easily overlooked, and it has its own functionality, being able to see the day. So yeah, it's a Khaki King next to this Nixon Sentry. But yeah, when I first got this, I was like, that's not even a watch I really even want. This is a fashion watch. It's, you know, like a snob, being a watch snob. But this watch has grown on me a lot ever since she brought it home. It's like a stray dog. So grimy still. It's gross. But Nixon, the clasp I think is not bad. It has this little flip over thing. I don't know what it's called. It looks stamped steel, so a little low quality, whatever. For a $275 quartz watch, you think they'd put the money in something like this. Is a quartz watch for $400, and you can see they put the money in like the finishing, the extra features. I think the clasp, the solid piece, that's not stamped, and I love this clasp. It feels like it's trying to replicate a nice clasp rather than just being a nice clasp. As far as accuracy goes, let's see. So I set this a few days ago. This is always accurate, so I set all my watches by this. And you can see it's off by like 10 seconds or so. That's a few days. I mean, it's probably not the most high accuracy quartz movement ever, but it's a quartz. It's fine. Probably won't have to mess with the time too much. And there's something that really made me like this watch a lot more, and it is swapping the band. Well, let me show you. Yeah, it's insane how a band swap can just breathe life into a boring watch. I don't know where I got this band. I don't even know what style this band is, but let me just put it on real quick. And I just think it looks it's pretty nice. It's this little hook system. That's pretty quick to put on, I guess. And I just think it looks cool. It's kind of a yellow-green, goes with the gold. Just makes it look more like an adventurous chunk of brass watch with this whatever the hell kind of band this is. I don't know. I just get random bands and mix and match them. But I actually originally got this one to put it on my Alpinist, and I thought it would have been really cool. But it's a little too big. It's 22 millimeters, and the Alpinist is 20 millimeters. I didn't realize that when I bought it. I'm an idiot. Luckily, this one is 22 millimeter width there, so fits perfectly. And I think it looks very cool. And it looks like I'm about to go camping. It's like a giant compass on my wrist, you know. And I just think it's badass. This is what made me start liking this watch a lot more. So yeah, I mean, Nixon, I don't think they have the best reputation for, you know, high quality watches for the price among the watch enthusiasts. Usually they're watch enthusiasts, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if I would ever. I probably wouldn't have paid $275 for this watch, to be fair. But now that I have it, and I think they can be got for like 100, 150 on eBay, possibly. Because I was looking at trying to resell this. Well, let me just flip it and maybe get something I might really like. But with this band, I actually do really like it, and I have worn it quite a bit on this band. On the chunky gold one, I haven't worn it much on this, and get the grime on my fingers, gross. It's a little too gaudy for me. I don't know how, I just feel a little embarrassed wearing it like that. it's like, look at me. And it's not even a real gold watch. It's not like I got it. It's like, if you have all the money to be wasting on a real gold watch, so hey, if you want to be that kind of douche, flaunting your wealth. But I don't know, it just doesn't feel good to wear it. I like wearing this with this band because it's not too gaudy, it's still a little classy, and it looks very just look at that sunburst dial. This is just such a great watch. 50 bucks. Can you believe that? Got it for 50 bucks. So yeah, this band really made the watch for me, and hey, I like it. If people like Nixon watches, whatever. It's their taste. Looks sort of weird off the wrist because it's like long, short, and that's not typical, but that's the easiest way for me to put it on the wrist. So yeah, man, swapping out straps. This one, it looks a little small on my wrist, but I really love this watch. And this one is another one of those like strap swap outs. Just make the watch. I put this band that's currently on my Hamilton, I put this on this one. It looks so good. Looks ridiculous. I didn't, because I just kept it on this band for the longest time. I'm like, oh, you know what? I kind of want to swap it out. So I put this one on there. Man, does it look good. Whoo, like a dark brown, kind of faded, leathery. This band is my favorite band. It's aging. It's got that nice sort of gradation. That looks crappy, but that's where the clasp goes, so you never really see that. This is an awesome band, and it looks great on this. And I imagine possibly this might do well with a leather strap as well. I don't have any 22mm leather straps, and this is just kind of a neat band. Let me play with a band I bought a while back and not been able to use. So the Nixon Sentry SS, I believe this is called. I don't know, I haven't really looked at other Nixon watches, so I can't give like an overall Nixon's great, but I mean the general rep is they're just kind of cheapish fashion quartz watches that are kind of meant to be gaudy, look at me pieces like this, like just big gold chunkers. I don't see a reason why it's this thick too. That's my other issue, is I wish it were a little thinner. Look at the difference. I bet there's way more going on in here in this watch than in here. There's no reason for this to be this thick. And I'm sure it's using it's using a Miyota movement. I checked. I haven't actually opened the back of this up. I want to and see how much like empty space is in there. But I mean, Miyota is a citizen movement. It's a citizen movement, so I'm sure it's not too terrible. Miyota, but hey, it's a cool watch. I will keep it in my collection. I'm not going to sell it, and I'll wear it from time to time. Every once in a while, I just feel like wearing this giant, chunky, sort of cool army type strap. It's cool. I like it. And then in a rare occasion, I do swap this one back on, and it doesn't even really have like, it's nice that these are integrated so you'll never lose them, but they don't really even, like this is one that came with it. It has Nixon, never noticed that. Nixon has Nixon printed on the bracelets, and doesn't even fully like, see there's an empty space there. What's up with that? Look at this. See, that's the difference. Difference in quality right there. Right there. There's these little things, little finishes. It feels more like $100 watch or $150 watch. $275 just seems way too much, and I wish they had a better day date. But hey, I will wear this. I like it. I think it looks very cool, and yeah, 7 out of 10. If this is my 10 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10 is a little generous, but hey, it just has that kind of quality with this band that Just makes me want to wear it. So that's my review of this Nixon. And I'm glad my fiance got it for me, or thought of me to bring it home. Let's see. This actually has 4 micro adjusts, which is funny. The bracelet's not that bad, because this has 1 or 2 or whatever. What's up with that? Nixon got you beat there, Casio. Jeez. Oh boy, Nixon can do it, but you can't, Casio. This is the Oceanus T200, by the way. And this is random Citizen Quartz vintage watch. I think even this one has, I think it's like 5 micro adjusts. What is up with that? If this had 1 more micro adjust, it would literally be, I think, the perfect watch. But that's the only gripe I have about this watch, I'd say. Just about the only one. Nearly the perfect watch. Yeah, Nixon. It's hard to say if it's worth buying for anyone out there, but in my opinion, I'd buy it used and put it on a cool strap like this, exactly like I did. Paying retail, probably not worth. Probably go with the Casio. And you can even get gold, like gold-plated watches for like $100 on AliExpress. So if you want a gold watch, this probably ain't the one. But yeah, pretty good. I like it. I do like Nixon. New brand for me. New brand. Never heard of them. Well, I mean, I heard of them, but I've never had any experience with them. But yeah, Nixon. Watches. Yeah. Probably make more videos like this infrequently about random watches. So if you like learning about watches, subscribe, you know, all that jazz. And I might make more videos on just like random topics as well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of busy lately. All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and talk to you guys later.